Eva Applegate.
And I'm Kaylee Jordan.
And you're watching Studio J, the best of Jefferson Multimedia. The video is called Acceleration, made by a 7th grader named Corbin Royce. This is about the rush of adrenaline you get when driving a car.
But he's a 7th grader. He can't drive.
It's make-believe.
Adrenaline. Blood pumping. Vein running. Adrenaline. You feel something you don't feel too much. Terror. I spit in its face. I feel the car, yearning to go. You want to do everything you can to hold it back. But not me. I let it fly, reach heights never been reached before, push the limits of speed. I feel something. You know that feeling you get when you're happy with your life? That's the experience I was having. I want to keep going. The rush was incredible. Come to a complete stop. I guess that's all there is to it. If you have a little bit of courage, you can go a long way.
This is a photo slideshow called Doggo and made by Chea Suravath. This is about her trying to get one of her dogs inside the house.
Wait, could I do this about my dogs? Okay. I have to let my dogs outside millions of times. Only for one of the two outcomes. Either they burst through our heavy metal door, or I have to physically carry them in. Well, one of them. It's Audie the German Shepherd. She's a puppy. She's only 19 pounds, as of right now. As for the other dogs, I have a code word to try to get them in. It's treats. Of course, they don't get anything. But, you know, they deserved it. You can try getting 3 dogs inside that are stalking a rabbit. That normally happens on a daily basis, even in the winter.
You can't play games in school. We use an online game called Classcraft where we battle monsters for extra points and, well, stuff.
Yeah, it's better than peeing.
Quiet down!
Hello, Jefferson. Today, let's look at something called Classcraft. It is an amazing online activity that turns our entire day into an online game where students can gain experience points for doing great work and following the classroom rules, but where they also lose health points for breaking those classroom rules and doing things in class they know they shouldn't. This gamifies everything we do in this room. We have 3 different classes in Classcraft. First come the Warriors. You can see they have lots of health points, 80, that's a lot. Action points, not so much, they only have 30. And then experience points you gain as you go. Health points are hit points if you're a D&D geek. How strong are you? How many points do you have until you die? Action points, how many special powers can you use? And experience you gain. GP is gold pieces, and you earn those as you go along too. As you level up, you'll be able to spend more money, customize your armor, do all kinds of cool stuff. It is really fun. Warriors have high health and medium action. Let's move on to another type of character. Next, we have mages. Notice they don't have as many health points. They only have 30 instead of 80, but they have lots of action points. These guys have cool magical powers, as you can guess by the guy with fire shooting off of his hands. And they can do lots of things to heal their classmates and use lots of powers to actually boost your grade in media. So they're not as strong, but they can do cool magical stuff that warriors can't. Finally, we have the healers. They have medium health points, so we have 30 for the mages, 50 for the healers, and 80 for the warriors. And they have an average number of action points. And these guys, when you get sick, when you misbehave and lose points and do stuff you shouldn't, these guys can bring you back to life. So be friends with your healers, because trust me, you're gonna need them. And for this game to work properly, you'll need at least one type of each class on your team. You'll need at least one warrior, one healer, and one mage, because when you put those three classes together, you have the maximum number of powers. If you don't have all three, you won't be able to get the biggest amount of stuff out of the game. So first of all, decide who's going to be a warrior, who's going to be a mage, and who's going to be a healer. And all the extra people you have on your team, bonus for you. Let's talk about the stuff you can gain experience for. First of all, when I do a notebook check, are your notes complete? And did you have no disruptions for the day? Getting the top 3 on our online quizzes is always a good deal. You get a good grade and you get some bonus points. I have my students grade each other's work. If you grade each other's work well and you give someone some really good feedback on either a peer evaluation or a grading rubric that'll help them get a better grade, you get bonus points for helping them out. You also get bonus points if you correct all of the mistakes that your classmates told you to correct. Straighten the camera cabinet for me at the end of class, I'll give you points for that. Make an amazing video and you'll get lots of points for that. My advanced learners, they're always working like 1 or 2 scripts ahead of everyone else. That's worth 50. If I use your example in a handout or in a tutorial to show the rest of your classmates, hey, look what these guys are doing, that gets you lots of points. A lot of my students want to make video tutorials for me where they can teach their classmates how to do stuff. If you do a great one and it goes onto YouTube, it's worth 500. If it's good but not quite good enough to put on YouTube because I'm kind of picky about the quality, you still get 350 if you finish the video. Here's one of my favorites. If you'll read a part of the day's lesson, I'll give you some points for that. If you wipe down your mouse, your keyboard, or your desk before you leave, that's worth something. We put your videos on cable TV right here in Fort Wayne. If your video goes into Studio J, our TV show, you get points for that. And if you host the episode for me and do the little announcing telling us about your video or how cool it was to make it, that's worth 700. That's the good stuff. Now let's go over to the dark side. What can you lose points for? Talking inappropriate language. If you're out of your seat without a reason. If your head is down or you're leaning on something, someone, anything. If you fall off your stool. If you call me to grade something and your peer evaluation sheet or your grading rubric isn't filled out the way I teach you. First hour if you're not reading during power. First hour if you leave your breakfast crumbs on your desk, sweep those puppies onto the floor. 7th hour if your computer is still plugged in at the end of the day. 7th hour if you're stacking chairs during the announcements and we can't hear them. If you're making noise with your body or you're shoving or pushing or any kind of inappropriate touching. If you leave the SD card from the camera in your computer. If you're waiting for your bell by the door. If you ask for a pass but don't have a planner. If you're ignoring the lesson. If you're not using 3 before me. And if you don't have your notes or you have incomplete notes, that can hurt you as well. If your planner's not filled out when you bring it to me. If you're doing homework for other classes or just playing around on your computer instead of doing your work. If you don't capitalize your name in an online quiz. If you're just not working. If you're using Classcraft too much and not doing your media. And if you're messaging me inappropriately, which has happened, you'll lose points as well. So there's good and bad to this game. Let's talk about the characters and see what they can do. No, let's wait until tomorrow. This tutorial is already 6 minutes long, so let's cut it short and talk about it tomorrow.
Video is called Eva's House, made by, well, me.
Don't you lie? I'm the one who made this. This is a photo slideshow about the nature around us and is produced by us.
Animation by Sienna Romes. Videos like these take a long time. 4 hours of drawing and filming for this short 30-second video.
Too much work for me.
Yeah, but true artists don't mind the silence. Before we continue, we have a quick commercial break.
Hello, I'm Eva, and today I'm going to be showing you a brand new product that is amazing. So let me get started by showing you. First of all, she's super funny.
You heard the chicken that laid an egg?
Super flexible.
Hey, I'm down here. Just get my daily workout.
Super fast. Like, super fast.
You're in the same boat. Oh my god, I need a breather.
She gets all the guys, and even girls too.
Hey baby, looking good today.
Most of all, she is really beautiful and really helpful.
Excuse me, can you help me with this?
No! Bye!
Only $1.99 plus shipping and handling. Buy a Celeste now.
Don't buy Celeste, no matter what.
Now, after our quick break, we are going to show you another video.
Another nature video made by Vinnie Smith. It's very calming. It's a great video. Enjoy!
Report is produced by Weston Akery, Logan Resch, and Max Young. This news report is going to get silly!
Welcome to Channel 15 with your news. Here's Weston with the news and Max with the weather.
Welcome to Channel 15, brought to you by tomatoes, your favorite vegetable. Anyways, the events of last night were shocking to many, as an owner robbed his own store. We don't know why he did this or managed to do so, but we have the interview with the man who saw it all.
So what happened when the robber broke in?
Well, he said, "Everyone get on the ground," and he held a banana at everyone, and I almost got out of there alive, but
But what happened?
he threw the banana at me. What a shocker. In other news, my wife left me. Here's Max with the weather forecast.
So, the forecast broke. So I'm just gonna guess here. It's pretty sunny today. There's some clouds in the background, pretty dark clouds at that, so it might rain. For the temperature, it's hot because it's summer, but of course, fall's coming, so it's probably gonna get cold. Here's what's back to the news.
Wow, it's a hot one. In other news,
a new cult is formed called the Spice Lads. More at 11.
My cat can talk?
All he says is meow.
No, really. He stands at the door and says, "Let me out."
You're kidding.
Nope, it's the truth.
Another Jefferson student has a pet that's even smarter than that.
Really? Who?
Sienna Rose. She says her dog can draw.
I don't need to see that to believe that.
Okay, here's the video. Here is a video made by us. It's about how bullying is never right and you shouldn't bully. video slideshow called Shells from Sammy Morse and Jade Newman.
These pictures are so lifelike. If you hold this video up to your ear, you can hear the ocean.
What?
Never mind, roll the clip.
Story about a friend who was betrayed and that how she had a friend that was fake to her. Watch the movie to see more.
The year with a unit on lies and stereotypes. Here's a great video from Jacob, Tessa, and Demetrius that talks about the difference between how people see us and how we really are.
Most people, they don't know the truth. Most people just look as deep down as the skin goes. They take one look at you and decide who you are to them. Are you cute or ugly? Are you tall or short? Are you fat or skinny? But the others have the gift to see the truth. They can see the unnatural color of our skin. They can see the claws that have hurt others. They can see the piercing red eyes that can burn a soul. But most importantly, they can see our fangs when we smile. Those who can see us as we are, they accept us for who we are. They see true beauty. Only because of them do we not show our true selves. We are monsters, but only because of the people who don't look deep down to find true beauty in others.
on, hurry up.
I'm coming.
Come on, hurry up. I'm coming, Jeez. Oh, you have to be so annoying. Oh.
What's that?
It says I'm coming.
That's weird.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna go get some water.
Thanks for watching Studio J. See you next time for episode 18. We out!